So my brothers, we think sometimes that I am very pious, nobody can touch me. My brothers, let me tell you a story which Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam once mentioned to the Sahaba Ikram about the very famous story of Barsisa. Barsisa was a very pious person. अपने वक्त का वली अल्लाह था. A big Peer Sahib, you can say, a very well-known Abid, Barsisa. And day and night वो इबादत में लगा रहता था. Day and night he would worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. One day what happened was there were three brothers, and they wanted to go for jihad. The problem was they had one sister. So what happened now is that they said to Barsisa that you are the most trustworthy person. आप ही आबिद हो, आप हमारे पीर हो. Yeah, so look after our sister. Barsisa said, Astaghfirullah, Astaghfirullah, Tawbah, no chance I will do this. So the brothers went. Shaytan came to Barsisa. Shaytan came to Barsisa and said, Zalim, let they go into jihad, they're going to do something good. So you will get the sawab for it. तुमको sawab मिलेगा. तुम, you look after it, put it into the house. वो तुम्हारा खाली घर पड़ा हुआ है, वहाँ पर उसको रख दो. So he said, okay, they agreed. The brothers went to jihad. After a few days, so what he used to do, he used to get the food and put it outside the other house where she was staying. Few days later, Shaitan comes to Barsisa. He's saying, you are zalim, do you not care about her? She's a woman, anything can happen to her. So you need to, rather than leaving the food outside your own house, put it outside her house. उसके घर के सामने तुम खाना रख दो. Why are you leaving outside? उसको तकलीफ होती है. She's getting problems. So Barsisa thought, हाँ, वाकई सही है. So you see how Shaitan is coming to him again and again. He's coming to him again and again. What happened now? He puts the food outside the girl's house, the sister's house. He put the food outside the sister's house. And what happened now, later on, as time's going by, then Shaitan comes to Barsisa again. He says, what if she becomes ill? What something happened to her? Who's going to take care? Brothers are gone. Now you are responsible. You need to ask her how she is. So what happened now? Barsisa thought, good idea. वाकई सच बात है. अगर वो बीमार होगी तो फिर who's going to be to blame? Myself. So Barsisa went to the house and he started to talk to her. Aista, Shaitan led them to zina. He led them to zina. And it doesn't stop there, my brothers. It doesn't stop there. She also became pregnant. As well. Now, Barsisa is thinking, oh, what have I done? I've done such a big thing. Guess who comes to Barsisa now? Shaitan. Shaitan now comes to Barsisa and he says, you have got yourself into a mess. Now what you need to do, you need to kill her. You need to kill her, or else she's going to tell her brothers. उनको भाइयों को पता चल जाएगा. So you need to kill her. So that's what he did. He killed her. And she had a child as well. So he killed the child as well. बच्चे को भी मार दिया. He killed the child and he killed that woman. He buried him. And then what happened afterward? Then the brothers came back after jihad. After a few years, वो वापस आए. उन्होंने पूछा कि हमारी बहन कहाँ है? Where is our sister? Barsisa, he just pointed at the grave and he said, she's buried over there. So bhai roy, what could they do? They started to cry. And they said, our sister, we miss her. So all three brothers, they go to sleep. Guess who comes to them? Shaitan. Shaitan comes to all three brothers in the same night and telling them, Barsisa, ये जो आपका पीर जो बना हुआ है, he's lying, he's deceiving you. The reality is, he did zina with your sister, and when she became pregnant, he had a child, he's buried them both in that grave. He's buried them both. Bhai pareshan हुए, they woke up. The other brother asked the other brother, I had this dream. Did you have this dream? All three brothers had the same dream. So now what happened was, the brothers, they started to dig up the grave. They found a sister was there and a small child who was buried there as well. So now they saw this so-called Pir Sahib, this pious person, is lying to us. So now what they did, they went to Barsisa and they also went to the court and they said that this is what he did to us. And this is what he killed our sister, this is what he done, he buried them over there. Ab Barsisa phas gaya. Now Barsisa was stuck. All his career, everything which he done on his whole life is gone down the drain. All the people know about it, everything. So now what does he do? He's thinking, how do I get out of this? What do I do? Guess who comes to him then? Shaytan. Shaytan comes to him then and he says, you know who got you into this situation? You know who got you into this situation? It was me. And guess who can get you out of this situation? It's me. I can get you out of this situation. People will know what he done. So Barsisa was very panicking. Shaitan said to him that I got you into this mess, I can get you out of this mess. But there's one condition. There's one condition. You do sajda to me once. You do one sajda to me and I will get you out of this mess. Barsisa, without thinking, did sajda to him. And guess what? Shaitan left him where he put his hands up. He left the situation. And he was later on hung in front of everyone else. Shaitan deceived him one step at a time. So my brothers, don't think you are very pious, no matter how big you are. If you're an alim, just how big your beard is. Shaitan has a trap for you at every moment of your life, every single day of your life. And there are many lessons to be learned from this. Even the most pious people, they will fall into these traps of shaitan. He targets the ulama in a different way. Unka alag tarika hota hai. But with the general people, he will target them differently. So number one, he will try to deceive you with shirk. Ultimately, he wants you to do shirk. Even the most pious people, they will fall into these traps of shaitan. And you know what the worst part is? This is what shaitan loves the most. When a scholar falls into the trap of shaitan, not only is he affected, but the whole community is affected. Because the scholar is delivering the message of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He is delivering the message, and so many people are benefiting from Islam, from his ta'aleem. But when that scholar goes down, the whole community goes down.